guys, welcome back. So glad you clicked on this video. This is going to be my 16th week pregnancy update, and sorry if you hear my dishwasher in the background. My husband's so sweet and put those in, but it is a little noisy, so hopefully that's not too distracting throughout the video. But anyway, I am a second-time mom. I have a son named Trenner who is a little bit over 1 year old. And so this will be my second pregnancy, and so excited to document it and have you guys follow along. Let's dive right in to baby's development this week. I'm using the Baby Center app, and on there it says the baby's the size of an avocado, so 7.32 inches long from head to toe and 5.15 ounces. And for the fun facts this week, their limbs can move in a coordinated way thanks to newly formed nerves. And nerves from the taste buds are forming connections to the brain, helping them have better sense of taste. So whatever we're eating, they're gonna, get to taste it in the amniotic fluid. And a hair pattern is forming on your baby's scalp. So that's kind of exciting if they have. Hopefully they don't get my random calyx on the side that stick out. Okay, and so that's all. Oh, I was gonna show you what baby looks like too. So here's what baby's looking like this week on the Baby Center app. And it's crazy how human-like the baby is looking. So that is so exciting. And then I journaled for my first pregnancy, my symptoms and such. So I'll read over what my symptoms were for my first pregnancy. This is for my 16th to 17th week, and I said, I'm noticing some round ligament stretching, finally having a baby bump, and I was super excited to finally have that. Feeling great, keeping up with regular exercise, but also enjoying some pregnancy routines on YouTube. Still loving Egg McMuffins for breakfast, which continued to be loved throughout my whole pregnancy, my first pregnancy. Definitely increased appetite too, trying to eat less sugar and eat more fruits and vegetables, which can be hard when you have those serious sugar cravings. Hungry pretty much every 2 to 3 hours, and I'm starving by the time it's been 4 hours, so I try to not wait that long. Happy most of the time and glad to be pregnant. Very excited for my anatomy scan next week and gender reveal. And I had a family reunion that I was going to where I would share the gender and do the gender reveal, so I was super excited for that. And this week, according to the What to Expect app that I was using for my first pregnancy, baby's the size of a pomegranate, 5 ounces in weight, 5 inches tall. And then starting to store fat from here out, and ears close to fully formed so they can now hear voices. Woo, woo, woo. So now let's dive into the symptoms for me that we will be going through. How far along? I am 17 weeks today. Today's a Monday. Total weight gain, I've gained 5 pounds. Maternity clothes, yes. Stretch marks, no. And how am I sleeping? I've been sleeping a lot better. So if you followed me on some of my previous videos, you know that we've been sick at least for a week. Now we're going on like week 2 of being sick. My husband's been sick for like 2 or 3 weeks. So it just feels like it's been the month of being sick. But yeah, we were waking up and my son was waking up, so then it was just chaos, like always having to go into his room, take him in, and then finally we'd like put him in bed with us some nights, and that was the only way we could sleep. But now only occasionally my husband or I will be coughing in the middle of the night and wake ourselves up, but my son is now sleeping through the night. So that has been great, and also just glad that he's not having to cough in the middle of the night, because I know how that is not any fun. Missing anything? Nope. Movements? Yes, I have been feeling baby movements kind of at like random points of the day when I'm like picking up my son or just doing daily tasks. I'll just kind of like notice that like bubbly movement in my lower belly, and I just know that it's baby moving around, and so that makes me happy. Food cravings. I've still, like last week, been enjoying my salads, but in particular, I've been loving the Olive Garden dressing and Olive Garden breadcrumbs, and I've just been craving Olive Garden, I think ever since my mom-in-law gave me an Olive Garden gift card in my stocking. So now I really need to go there. And also hot wings, or hot buffalo tenders and sweet potato fries. I finally just made some. Instead of like going out and getting some at our local deli, it's like, oh, I'll just make some. So I fried the chicken up and put them in this really good buffalo sauce we have that has like a really good kick. Like the spicier the better when I'm pregnant. And then dried mangoes with roasted almonds has been one of my go-to snacks. And then really just anything spicy. I've been loving putting like tapatio and stuff on my tacos last night, and just anything I'm eating. I like it a little spicy. Anything making me queasy or sick? No, thankfully. Gender guess? Nope, I've given up guessing. I am just cool with whatever. I'm frills. I really don't care. I'm just excited to have another little healthy baby, you know? Labor signs? Nope. Symptoms? So this week I feel like I've had quite a few more. I've had really dry nipples and then nipple tenderness just when my son will latch because he's still breastfeeding. And so it's just the initial latch and then it's fine after that. Some more acne this week. I've had it on like my right cheekbone and then like on the right of my mouth, which you might notice. So that's always fun. And then still this like reoccurring rash under my chin. So I've started like putting some stuff on that for nighttime to hopefully help that. And then I've still had the sore throat, cough, congestion, and I've been sneezing a lot more since I've still been sick, or maybe I'd still have some of that. I know I would have congestion in my first pregnancy, so I don't know how much of that is pregnancy and how much is actually having a cold. I've had increased sex drive, so that's fun. More CM I've noticed this week, and then I've also noticed I've been more clumsy. Like at the store, I dropped like the sour cream and it like split open and a little bit spilled out, and I was like, oh, whatever, just put it in my cart. But yeah, dropped that and then dropped something else, and I've just been more clumsy, which I notice a lot when I'm pregnant. And then I peed a little when I sneezed, which is not that exciting of a thing. I'm always like, dang it. So that always is a good reminder. Like, I need to keep on top of my Kegels, which I try and do when I'm breastfeeding because that's the easiest time to just remember, and I'm just sitting there, so why not? And then feeling more like my normal energy. I'm liking waking up early again, and I'm also enjoying my workouts and enjoying running. I went for like a 5-mile run in the snow this morning and it just felt awesome. So really loving that. And then emotionally, how am I doing? I'm feeling really excited for another baby to be coming to our home, and just like mentally feeling more ready for that like idea of having another baby, starting to think more of the labor and the birth, and just so excited for it. And if you don't know, my first son, which you probably don't know, I don't think I've mentioned it, my first son I had in the hospital with a midwife, and I have the same midwife this time around, but now she's opening up a birth center, or she has opened up the birth center, still working on like the licensing and stuff of it. But we're super excited to be giving birth in the birth center this time, and hopefully having a water birth this time. So just really looking forward to that. And then on that note, if there's any videos that you would really love to see, as far as like I'm thinking of doing my son's birth story for my first son, Trenner, or like we've been cloth diapering for like a year now. So if you're interested in that, or what else? Breastfeeding tips. Like, I've been breastfeeding for over a year now. So if any of these things interest you, or you have another video idea, please comment it down below. I do really want to provide content that you guys enjoy. So let me know. And for sure, like and subscribe this video if you're enjoying it. All right, belly button in or out? It is in. Wedding rings are still on. Happy or moody most of the time. I would definitely say happy. It's always nice to get that energy back and feel like yourself again. It's really awesome. Looking forward to anything? Looking forward to my prenatal visit, which is actually in 2 days on Wednesday, and she's coming to my house because she happens to be in the area. Usually we have to travel a little bit of a ways to get to her, but she happens to be in the area, so she's gonna come to our house, and that will just be fun. That's the first time she'll be coming to our place, so I'll try and have it nice and clean, and that will just be fun to see her. And I have a lot of questions for labor and birth, and since it's my first time at a birth center, I have some questions regarding how it's different being at a birth center and what their protocols there are. So that will be nice to just get questions answered and talk with my midwife. She's like my best friend, so it's always fun to see her. Anyways, that wraps up that portion of the video. Let's do the baby bump. So kind of hard to see in this white shirt. So here's with my yoga pants. You can see my bump there, my bare belly bump, front, does it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join our little family here, and I look forward to seeing you next week. I would love to hear from you in the comments how you're doing, and if you're pregnant as well, trying to conceive, or in the postpartum period, or just watching for fun. Either way, I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, talk to you later. Bye.